Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Dr. Yeti, and if you have been a subscriber already, welcome back. I just wanted to share you guys my revelation that I just came to a couple of days ago. I have been single for how long now? About 5 years now. Since 2018 was my last real relationship. Don't get me wrong, I've been dating outside of that, but when I'm talking like real genuine long-term relationship, that was back in 2018. And throughout my dating experience, I've been really looking to be in a relationship. I've been looking to be tied down. I just didn't want to be single forever. And I didn't really embrace my singleness. I wasn't okay with being single. I just felt like, I enjoyed being in a relationship and I wanted to get that love again from somebody. And after college, I moved to Atlanta. And if anyone knows Atlanta, if you've lived in this city, Atlanta is very interesting. But so since I graduated college, and I've been single for a very long time. So I've been dating, and my dating experience kind of made me kind of shut off from dating for a while, and that was low-key a blessing in disguise, because I really truly started to enjoy my singleness. I really started to embrace being single. Like, I enjoyed the freedom and getting to know myself, like understanding that like being in a relationship is great, but being by myself, like if I love being by myself, I enjoy being by myself, that's a lot more important than being with somebody. Because if you don't enjoy being by yourself, who would? Like, who would ever enjoy being by yourself? I mean, who would ever enjoy being with you? So I find myself like doing things on my own, going places on my own, and I meet a lot of people. I make a lot of acquaintances. I meet a lot of people that have shaped my life throughout, and this is all by being by myself, doing things on my own, and really getting to know who I am as a person and forming new hobbies. So anyway, very recently, I just living in Atlanta. If anyone lives in Atlanta, the dating experience here. But recently I have just been exposed and introduced to so many rounded men, like well-rounded men, that they too are looking for serious relationships, and they have a lot going for themselves. They are good looking, fit, and they are successful. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I'm embracing my singleness now, and I'm starting to see all these good options out here. And so recently I went on a date with this guy, and I was sitting in my car and I started thinking, so if this guy really is the guy that I'm supposed to be with, that means I'm gonna have to give up being single. I'm gonna have to give up my singleness. And for the first time ever, that really made me sad a little bit. Like, okay, well, I'm about to give up my singleness. And it made me realize, when you decide to date somebody and you commit to this person and you get married to this person, you are giving up a lot for this person. You are literally sacrificing a lot. You're sacrificing your freedom. You're sacrificing the other options out there. Like, literally, you're giving up the opportunity to date other people because you have found this new person in your life. So therefore, this person has to be worth it. This person has to be worth your time, because you are giving up a lot for this person. And so it just kind of like brought me back to reality. Like, wow, I have to make sure that the person that I have in my life is the one. He has to be the right person. And I will not be willing to waste my time, waste and sacrifice so much for the wrong person. So it made me really like get a hold of myself for the first time ever in dating, where I'm like, you don't want to go with the first option that looks like potentially could be the right one. You don't want to go for the person that seems, that has some good aspects of them, but they have red flags. But these red flags are major red flags. You don't want to go for just anybody. You have to go for the perfect person for you. The person doesn't have to be perfect, but the person has to be perfect for you. And I'm speaking this to men and women. No matter who it is that you're trying to be in a relationship with, this person that you are going to be in a relationship with is going to be your responsibility for the rest of your life if you are a Christian person and you value marriage the way that I do. And this morning I woke up and I was reading the Bible. So I've been reading the New Testament, and I came across this verse in Ephesians 5. So I'm going to read it to you guys and I'm going to let you know what my revelation is. Okay, so Ephesians 5 verse 18. Actually, no, let me not even go to verse 18. I'm going to go to verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. I'm going to repeat this. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. You guys, let me tell you something. That just kind of snapped me to reality. It made me realize the importance of finding the right person, because I don't want just any Joe Schmo to be my head. I don't want to give up my head to this person that's not worth my time. That's not even worth my toes. You get what I'm saying? Not even worth my toenail. You have to be sure that the person that you find is the right person. Y'all, stop rushing to find somebody. It takes time. Okay, sometimes some people get lucky and they find the right person at a young age. But I'm telling you, do not rush. Do not rush getting in a relationship with anybody. Do not rush getting married to anybody. Do not rush into marriage for the sake of getting married. You have to be very cautious of who you let into your life, because if someone is going to be leading you, you have to make sure that the person that's leading you is the right one. Let me tell you guys, I have dated so many types of people. I have dated guys who are bad decision makers, horrible decision makers. And when I tell you, the thought of me giving up my authority to this man, to have him be my head, that thought just gives me so much panic, because this person had the potential of being my head. This bad decision maker that would lead me down the path of destruction, right? And all for the sake of being in a relationship with a good looking man who has things going on for them. No, I've been in relationships with people that are cheaters. I've been in relationships with people that are just not altogether. Overall, the it all boils down to just bad people that are not bad people, but people that have bad intentions, people that don't have the word of God going in their head. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't believe in God, don't have that faith in God. And I don't want that type of person in my life. And it made me realize that I have to be very selective, extremely selective of who I allow into my life. Don't just look at looks. Looks don't mean anything. I promise you, looks fade, right? Don't just look at looks. Of course, you want to be attracted to the person that you are in a relationship with, but at the same time, looks fade. So we don't want to just look at looks. We don't want to just look at personality. Personality is not enough. Anyone can form a personality. We're looking at character. We're looking at integrity. We're looking at values. We're looking at things that are intangible. These are things that you can't even make up as you go. These are, enjoying my singleness, right? And also being abstinent as well. But enjoying my singleness and being abstinent, these two things really open my eyes. My discernment is so clear now that I can just spot red flags. I can I can discern, this person has good intentions or not. I can tell if this person is lying or if this person is telling me the truth. And God talks to me a lot now. And so having that understanding that it is very important to be extremely selective of who you allow into your life, that has been, and it's been such a life-changing thing for me, because now I'm not thinking I have to hurry up and get married. I am still in my 20s. I'm still young. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am in my late 20s, but nonetheless, even if I'm in my late 30s, late 40s, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I am choosing someone to be my head. I am giving myself up, like the church gave themselves to Christ. I'm giving myself to my husband. And so my husband has to be led by God, right? God has to lead him and he has to lead me. And if he is not being led by God, who is he being led by? I need a man that is led by God. And so I think that the idea of rushing into getting married will be a lot of people's downfall. Okay? Don't rush greatness. Greatness cannot be rushed. Okay? God takes his time with his beloved. Okay? Don't rush these things. Okay, so I'm sure this message was meant for somebody. Somebody was meant to hear this, because I know I needed to hear this. If you guys enjoyed this message, please like, share, subscribe. I love giving advice. So if you guys have any questions, if you need me to give you advice on anything, shoot me a DM on my Instagram at YettyBaby or YETTY.BBY, and I would love to talk to you guys. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Bye.